Well, hello there, Aquarius. How are you? It is so good to see you. Thank you so much for being here and sharing your time and energy with me. So, today we're just doing a quick bonus reading. We're going to check in with Spirit and see what Spirit has what messages may come out for you. So, let's jump into it. Let's see what is on the horizon for you. Rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life. Okay. End of reading, right? That's all we need to know. I love that. One of my favorite cards. This is really the Ten of Cups, okay? Recognizing that all that your heart truly desires is on its way to you. So let's see what else we have here. The animal spirit. Yeah, moss spirit. Surrender now. You know, this energy is so profound. It's the energy of recognizing that if things are not kind of like working out the way that you want them to at this time, that part of it is that you may be trying to overly control or have super high expectations for what it is that you're wanting. And it's not that you don't deserve what it is that you want, but understanding the divine knows the whole plan, right? And is saying, let us take the reign. Let us take the reign. Let us bring it to you the way that it's going to be best for you, or in the package that's going to be the best for you. Excuse me. Yeah, it kind of, okay, so sometimes when this message comes through, it's a little bit of we're trying to get things to come in faster. We're trying to push, say you're applying for a job, you sent your resume, you sent a follow-up letter, you've called, they've said we're not making any decisions for the next month, right? But every week you send another email or something like that. There's something with your throat. So understanding that when you're doing that, you're actually kind of like slowing down the process. There's something about putting it out there, but at the same time, yeah, look at this. You're manifesting exactly what it is that you want. Just allow them to bring it in. You have the strategy card, right? You have your strategy. It has to work they have to respond by blah, blah, blah. I have to have this job by blah, blah, blah. But understanding if you're pushing too hard, you may get something, but it's not what is really for your highest good, because here's your higher self, right? It's kind of like understanding that they're saying that, you could be really pushing to get a job that you think, okay, is your Ten of Cups, but they recognize, no, that's a toxic work environment, or that business is going to go out of business in 2 years, right? And you're going to be out of a job. They know that there's something better for you, and they're just working behind the scenes to allow that to come in. Yeah, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Higher power, right? Understanding there's something you have to let go of. It's kind of like, here you are, you're trying to control these dogs, right? It's kind of like, let the dogs go. It's just preventing whatever it is that you're wanting to come in. I actually feel this has something to do with either family, okay, or a work group, some type of a group of some sort. It can be family. It could be your community, something in your community. Yeah, I feel like the thing is that there's something in the middle. There's something that's preventing you from having what it is that you think that you want. Ten of Cups could, once again, have to do with family. So in this deck, we have these two women that are talking eye to eye, but you see this third character up here, right? What you may not know is that somebody is in the middle here. Let's clarify. Let's see what this is. Yeah. So I feel as though there's a third party in this situation. Now, that does not mean that it's actually a third person, okay? So it doesn't mean that it has to be, oh, you're in a third party love triangle or something like that. It doesn't even have to be a person, okay? There's a mindset, a habit, there's it could even be the economy. It can be anything that's kind of like standing between you and what you are wanting. I'm going to put it that way. And because it's not coming in exactly as fast as you want it to, or exactly the way that you think you want it, you're kind of like up in your head. Okay. You're almost like catastrophizing. I'm going to say this. You're getting into your head and catastrophizing the situation. And there is, the Three of Swords is not an easy energy. It's putting you, this whole situation is kind of like putting you, you have the dark thoughts. It's kind of like putting you in this energy of doubting yourself. Doubting that you're going to have what it is that you want. So when you're focusing on your doubts, on your fears, you're going to produce more of that. Whatever we concentrate on is what we get more of. So what they're wanting you to do is to surrender, to not worry. You are going to get either what it is that you want or something better, right? That's the thing that we have to keep in mind. Is that when we allow ourselves to surrender and allow the divine to bring in what it is that we think we want, right? It's kind of like manifesting and saying, I want blank or something better. I want what is best for my highest good, right? Because once again, we can't see where that's going to go down the line. Remembering that rejection is God's protection, because I feel like you're kind of like concentrating, focusing on what you're thinking, okay? And you're putting your time and energy. I think you're working really hard on this, Aquarius, but it's almost kind of like allowing yourself to just say, okay, I'm going to let go of the steering wheel, right? And allow spirit to kind of guide me in the direction that I'm meant to go. Because with the manifestation card, okay, and your achievement and the King of Cups, there is this energy of just believing, just allowing yourself to stay in that energy of hope. And that is your energy, Aquarius. You are the star card in the tarot, right? You are the hopes and dreams for yourself and for the world. Just a really beautiful energy, not allowing yourself to fall into the patterns. There's something you're breaking out of patterns here. So it's allowing yourself to say, I don't have to control it quite so much. I don't have to sit here and strategize quite so much. I don't have to think about it. Instead, I'm going to allow myself to get more into my intuition. And, intuition, it says on there, intuition. I'm going to allow my intuition to guide me instead of feeling like, okay, here's my checklist. Here's my strategy. I've got to, go through the checklist. Yeah. And I know that that's kind of hard, especially after Pluto and Capricorn for 15 years. We're stuck as a group, I'm going to say, of doubting ourselves. That Pluto and Capricorn energy really brought up our own doubts, right? And I feel like you're a little bit stuck in doubting that things are going to work out for you. But the sun is in your sign. Pluto is now in your sign. This is going to be auspicious. So we also have Pisces in the North Node, which is a beautiful energy of using your intuition, believing in the magic of the divine, right? I love that. Yeah, there's your truth. It is. Oh my gosh. Okay, I am going to say for some of you, this could even be a divine counterpart. You have the King and Queen of Cups. Very intuitive couple, very creative, very loving, okay? No longer like up in the head, thinking about everything. Your truth, okay? And that is being victorious in healing some type of energy between you and a divine counterpart, okay? And it can be a romantic partner, but it doesn't have to be. It's kind of like understanding that if you're trying to either bring in a new person or reconnect with somebody from the past, there is a strong message of don't try to strategize how to do that. And this is a little bit of a heads up, okay, that if you allow yourself to say, okay, I'm putting it out to the universe that I want a divine counterpart, right? Somebody that is for my highest good. And I'm allowing myself to let go of my strategy, right? And surrender to the divine and say, please bring in my divine counterpart. That when you do that, okay, it's kind of like you could literally run into this person on the street, right? There's the essence of magic occurring here, right? Something synchronistic that occurs that you're like, oh my gosh. And that's because maybe your intuition said, oh, instead of going to that coffee shop that you usually go to, look at this one over here. And you're like, oh, I never noticed that coffee shop. Yeah, I think I'll go in there. And you go in there and your divine counterpart, that's where you meet your divine counterpart. This is allowing yourself to say, I'm stepping out of my comfort zone. I'm stepping out of the need to control and allowing myself to listen to my intuition. I feel like this person is ready for you, right? And I think you're ready for them. There is that energy there. But you have the moon card. This is the energy of just go with your intuition. Listen to your intuition and allow yourself to step out of your comfort zone. Allow yourself to say, okay, I'm not going to control. I'm not going to control. Bring this person in the best way possible. Wow, beautiful energy. All right, let's pull a soul truth card for you. And Aquarius, I do personal readings. So if you're interested, the link is in the description box below. I'd really be honored to do a reading for you. Okay, to where does my soul want to travel? Very interesting, because I feel like, once again, where does your soul want to travel? That is not some checklist, right? That is not, oh, here's a checklist. This is my bucket list. This is all the places that I want to go. I'm not saying that you can't go to one of those places, right? But this is kind of like saying, wow, where would I like to go today? Right? And it could be I noticed a new coffee shop. I think maybe I'll go there. It could be that you're also planning, you get this hunkering. I'm going to say that. It's your intuition, right? Is, some place that you want to go on a vacation. There is that energy of perhaps traveling to somewhere new. And that can come in. You can be watching YouTube and all of a sudden you see a lot of commercials for, a certain place or something like that, or a cruise or something like that. And then you're like, wow, I've seen that quite a bit. I wonder what that's all about, right? That's your spirit guides, your angels trying to get your attention, saying, hey, look at this cruise, right? This cruise, it looks really good. And guess what? Guess who's on the cruise? Okay. I would love to hear in the comments how you think that might be playing out in your life. Because for some of you, it may already be occurring. All right. I am going to leave it there. I wish you so much love and light, and I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.